So we go into the actual first race. There's the qualifying race which sets the grid order, which we just had. So we're going to be starting low down with a low gate number, but now we've got the first actual race. I've been talking nonsense all the time about the format, so let's see how we do. So here we are, revving it on the outside, in 21st alongside Ivanov. And we're Barney. Because now we've got the 30-minute race one. And look how wide everyone goes. Couple of riders just falling out. This kind of takes the whole show. Get hit from behind by a ghost, apparently. But look at the physics effects. Look at that in front. That's pretty damn cool. Because once again we're getting hit by a rider alongside us who's a ghost. But look at this, we're into the top 10 in the opening of that. Some things never change. Then, as we can make our way from the back and be battling at the front in less than a sector. So we've got the German in front. So once again our rear wheel gets a little tap. We go a bit wide again, we get a little tap from behind. But staying upright as we go down the inside. As we're just getting punted from behind. Stop it. So we managed to go over that jump for once. This is not a bad first lap though, very good first lap. Isn't it, to the inside, try and cut back to the inside. Oh, we've been pushed wide. What an arsehole. Pushed wide already, we're down to 13th. As we come to the end of the first lap. Out of the final corner then. Onto the second lap. I'm very happy with that opening lap. As we make some more manoeuvres back towards the top 10, which we're battling for at the moment with the Husqvarna. To the outside though. Oh, we're out the groove. Been pushed back to 11th. And then back down the inside again. Up into 10th. We make it through. Good manoeuvre, Hillman. He's still behind the German. Incredible, he got pushed wide there. Look at that, just being slightly out of the groove. Really does not pay to get hit or be battling, it feels like, already in this race. Just got to follow the lines and stay upright. That's the main aim. Not actually be hitting someone or get hit. To get pushed wide. That German's in 20th. Why does he keep showing up? At the bottom, as we get back into the top 10, back to 96. Here goes 629, which you can barely see already after the opening of that. Particle physics do look pretty nice. I would say off the back wheel in front, you can really see as we're down. How come everyone else can do that? Looking at it, everyone else does that line and then it's just before the jump, but they survive and we can't. Rigged. As we go through the right-hander. Look down the inside. Oh, we've been taken out. Come on. That's what, 3 times we've been taken out already in this race? Or pushed right. And so we're down in 19th thanks to that. We get all of the positive things I said about our opponents in that first race. It's all a lie, apparently. So we're up to 17th. Set 1 minute 40 as our best lap time. Very early in the race. So that's obviously where we got our best lap time previously. So maybe there's some major track degradation. There is major rutting as well, but just didn't feel like it in that qualifying race. Let's get round the corner, God's sake. Let's note again, they're sticking to the line. We want to make a pass. We're just going to have to cut the course then to make a move. As good to see that time is not glitched at all. Let's go wide again in that right-hander. Of course, you've just got the feel of the punt at the moment in this race. It's absolutely ridiculous. Look, we're just going to have to battle like they are. Cut them off. As well, actually now battling with the German finally. It's not just a light that they said at the bottom. As it shows, see? He carried the speed onto the upslope and he survived. Yeah, we can't do that apparently. Let's go through the right-hander. Through the left and over the jump. Out the final corner, set a 42 should I say. .40 fastest so far. Sure we can get back down to that level. That's what the leaders are running, aren't they? Well, this is a very long race, 30 minutes long. I don't know how many parts this video is going to be. This introduction to MXGP. Bro, I hope you're enjoying it. Has he got a rival who was 20th in that qualifying race? Still in 20th, apparently. Maybe that's just what they're showing to the side, but I swear they were actually showing the timings to the riders in front, etc. in the qualifying race. Don't seem to be the case now. So more in the groove now. Actually helps that we've got other riders to follow as well. Riders that are competitive in the points as well. If we get in the top 20, we're getting some points to take home with us. They didn't see that. They all arrive on that upslope. Trying it down the inside for 15th. Too far back. Going down the inside of the 46. There we go. Oh, down the inside someone else as well. He's pushed us wide. Get back on the track. Once again, remember, do not pass because that gets us out of the groove apparently. So there we go, we set a 41, we set a 39. It's the best time. Oh, that's the best time overall, isn't it? God's sake, we look at the wrong times. It's the best time overall, so 39 we've got the aim for. We did a 41. So a couple seconds off the pace. Which you maybe would expect with a basic bike like this as well. But at least we're doing better than the 42s we were consistently in the last race when we weren't crashing. So there you go, that's how you get into 15th. Holding on to the rear as well as you accelerate through the corners. Let's stay upright. I do love the new animations where a rider's actually having, not look like they're glued to the seat. Actually having to do some movements. There's, what the hell is that rider on the inside as you go up to 14th? To get pushed wide, get into the rider in front. This is still an annoying thing where we're kind of fast into a couple of corners, so out of others. And so we do get that concertina effect where we're just smashing wheels. So actually doing anything good. Come on, we can get into 13. We can see a top 10 still right in front, despite all of our issues this race so far. That's almost a third of the way through it. I'm going to love this extreme career, I feel. I know it might not be that friendly to viewers, but we've gone down the extreme career route. We've got to stick to it. As Oilman's getting hit down the inside. I don't know how long this series is going to be. It's going to be like 300 parts, isn't it? We want to do 100 races. To get into the hairpin. Definitely got to explore first gear a bit more, it feels like. On these bikes. So a bit wide through the left. Let's go through the right. Get on that power hard. Get that rear booty shaking. There we go. Come on, just out the groove slightly there. And being out the groove slightly is a death sentence that we've already explored thoroughly the previous race. Don't want to be exploring it again. There's a bit of an issue in front from 11th. You can really see an opportunity to make some moves. There you go, get past Bogers, I believe that is. The Dutch buddy of Herdings, who you see in 2016. So right on the tail, some riders in front. So So down the inside for 11th. And then we've got 10th right in front. Oh, here we go, Hillman. Yes. That's it. Into 10th. Got 9th in front. Oh, easy pickings. He's got his way through these wave of riders. Now you can see 8th up the road. Oh, Hillman's getting used to this thing. Sets on 1 minute 40. He's just around a second off the pace at that. That's more like it. Oh, stay upright. See, this is what happens when we stay upright. So much better. As we go through these corners, accelerate hard. As all the rear gets away. So we go through the left, accelerate over the jumps. So yeah, we do have the qualifying race the previous day. So we had practice, well, we had qualifying and practice, shall we say, just in one session. And then we had the qualifying race, and so a bit shorter than the main races. So now we've got race 1, which we're in at a moment. 30 minutes plus a couple laps at the end. And then race 2 will be exactly the same, and they're both held on the Sunday of an event, or the last day. As hey, we survived being on the upslope for once on that jump. That's a very wide line, somehow making it work is Hillman. We go over the jumps, he's gaining on 8 slightly. Not as much as you would like though. So that's dips into the 41s, unfortunately. But I guess everyone is starting to slow down. No, he's down! Come on, Hillman, pick it up, go! Oh, for God's sake, acceleration is so bloody useless on this thing. You need to get up to 4th gear before you can accelerate. But he's down to 10. He's still in the top 10 though, which is good. So yeah, we've got the race 1 and 2 on the final day of events. Qualifying race the day before. Practice before then. But we may cut out the qualifying races. This is just the first event, wanted to show it off. So qualifying races may not take part in them in the future. It may just be race 1 and 2 in future. So we don't have events lasting for like 3 days. At least at the moment, I can maybe split it up on the same day. Have race 1 in the morning, race 2 in the afternoon. Show it like that. Should be pretty cool. But Hillman approaching the midway part of this race. He's in the top 10. He's set to get a top 10 in his return in his first proper race back. Qualifying race doesn't count. Of course. Don't get any points. Of course it doesn't count. On this race, on his proper return, that would be a good result, getting a top 10 on a new bike. I know he's continuing his relationship with Kawasaki, but oh no, he's down. It's not a supercross bike, so go get up to 4th, get round the corner. Seeing that now he's crashing, he's lost 5 seconds at that. He would still be 10th if he didn't have those fools. Well, at least 10th, he'd probably be 9th. Let's go wide. No, come on! Hillman, what are you doing? You got into a good rhythm. Now you're acting like an absolute imbecile. Now the rear's gone again. Sees people pushing him wide. He's down to 15th. He should be in 9th. 9th was where he's safe. 9th was nice. Now he's in 15th, or was. Now he's up to 13th. For getting pushed wide, he's down to 14th. This is one thing which is going to be very annoying with this game, though. I can tell already. If this is what it's going to be like for future races, where there's only perhaps 1 line, 2, and you have to really stay in the groove, yeah, getting the odd love tap is not going to end well at all. Because you've got 11th in front. Oh, he goes wide in the right. Got to get hard on that power. Looks down the inside for a move there, no space. Then see you were trying to make another groove, it's just not working. There we go, down the inside 412. Oh, has he got the manoeuvre? He's trying, Hillman, he's trying. Oh, he's got it on the switchback. Now he's got 11th right in front into the final corner. See, and then the annoying thing is we've got to be an arsehole as well to make moves, so we've got to slightly tap them offline. Then we can make with a manoeuvre. Oh, again he's down in that first corner. What is he doing, the idiot? Seems like he just gets on the power and it's stuck in the rut. Let's get on the power. As we're over halfway through the race now. And Hillman's up in 13th now. He should be in the top 10. He should be 9th. He's just had a crazy couple of laps. What the hell's going on? Why is the bike doing that? See, look, now he's been pushed out the groove. We've got to be very slow. So then the problem is our opponents will just stick to the groove. So even if you try and knock them off slightly, they might still be in the groove, and then can't make the manoeuvre. We get into a post. We try to accelerate. No, we're down in 18th now. This is ridiculous. No, we just can't keep going now. It seems like our bike's just got no grip. We're now racing on ice. What is going on this race? We were so good 5 minutes ago, in 9th. Now we're in 19th. Just can't stop going down in this section of the race for some reason. I don't get it. I honestly do not get it at the moment. But again, we've still got lots of learning to do, so hopefully in the future we won't be bloody stupid in the middle part of a race. Come on, go. Go over the jumps. Just go around corners. Stay upright as well. No, that's a 52. We've lost 12 seconds out of that compared to what we can do. That is absolutely abysmal. At least he's got through the first corner. Keep going. We can definitely feel the ruts now in this race. So this is the end of the qualifying race where I said we couldn't really feel the ruts. We can definitely feel it now in this race 1. To go through the first corner. Going to the second corner, we're sliding. Just got to control that slide. God, it's hard though. Once again, it's just stuttering all over the place as we've got Rider Central in front. Everyone's kind of in a line. And you've got to make manoeuvres down the inside. 418. That's it, Hillman. Chop off their nose as well. We're just Lisa being out of shape in the next. No, he's been pushed wide again. Even though he's in the groove. 98. Get out of the way, mate. We're beeping our horn at you. There we go, Hillman finally through. When he comes into that section, he's got to slow down, but it's like he has made it up into 18th at least. As we've got around a third of the race to go. Oh, look at that sweeping line in front. That's something to consider, maybe. I think that's how we made the move earlier in the race, though. Anyways, we're back for the top 10. Oh, those were good days, weren't they? When anyone was back for the top 10 in this race. All those years ago. Now he's battling for 16th and getting through. I do hate that ghosting as well of the other riders, because it feels like we're not battling them. When we get poked from behind, we are, and we realise it. We're battling with the German, which apparently we were battling with early in the race. Now we actually are again. But we're up to 16th. You can see 15th, 14th and 13th in front. Go on, Hillman. Back in that flow. Back in that rhythm. That's one thing you learned from Supercross. Getting that flow. Got out of it. Now he's back in it. It's like an NBA shooter when they have their hot streak. Everything just goes down in the basket. But then in the next quarter after a break, it could just all be missing. Could be hitting the rim. So he's just getting back into that flow, back into that rhythm that he was before the break. Before he started breaking all his bones, Hillman. He might have one bone left after this race, which is not broken. You never know. As he gets to the top... No, there we go, getting punted wide. But he stays upright. Up into 15th, looking for 14th. This is, the comeback is on. I still believe in the top 10 for you, Hillman. So you go down the inside for 14th, down the inside, I think that's Bertadini, the TM bike. So up to 14th. You can see 13th, 12th and 11th are still not far up the road. Come on, Hillman. There's 13th right in front. You can see 12th and 11th together. Just like Hillman was there. That's the move you got to make. You got to be a bit more aggressive. That's a bit more realistic actually as well. You take the line away from the rider behind, so then they can't accelerate away. That's pretty good. See, I know I'm getting a bit annoyed sometimes and bring out kind of negative points, but I am actually enjoying the gameplay, I would say, or the challenge of it. It is a very different challenge though. It's just taken some getting used to. I'm not sure if we ever iron out all of the mistakes. I'm not sure they really do that in motocross as well, in MXGP as well. There's always the odd mistake every rider makes in the race. No one's perfect during a whole race distance. It's just about eliminating those. How is he down there? What a cretin. He just fell in the middle of a corner. It's like, oh, I can't be arsed now. I'm just going to fall down. Like, why was he falling there? Do you not get that? That's what are you doing? 16th, you're trying to push us off. We don't want that. So there we go. Come on, down the... No, again, we try and rejoin the racing line, and then they just push us wide. The arseholes. Just going to have to make the move around the outside then. So back up into 15th. Go on, that's 14th, surely. Get him on the cutback. There we go. No, we've got to change gear. Let him outbrake himself. No, you're just holding us up. Used to love you, Berdini. Let's go back up to 14th for Hillman then. Hold on to that rear. Keep going, keep going. Got to find a grip on these things at the end of... What is he doing? This isn't Monaco. Not meant to be used in the bays on occasionally. He is helping though. So he's up to 14th, 13th once again right in front. Oh, it is a bit frustrating with this default setup. We've definitely got to change it for race 2. Let's think about having some rear slippage. Did I saying that? You may have noticed. But having a bike that can slide a bit and go with the slides as well. So we are struggling with grip at the end of this race. And then so are a number of riders. So yeah, we've got to have a bike that can play with the ruts. Play with the track limits as well. And doesn't make our rider just fall down like a sack of potatoes when it goes a bit slow, the bike. So you go, no, punt through. It's the only way to get by. It was a set of 1 minute 40 that. There we go, Hillman. That's more like it. Now let's see. We can catch up to... Oh, 12th and 11th are separated. We've got a Vumble one in front. He's got no one to battle with. Actually, he won't slow down then, really. Or is he naturally getting slower? The possibilities in front of a 12th place. All the ramifications in the mind is overtaking us. As we've got just over 5 minutes remaining. I can see I'm going to enjoy this career. This extreme career. Realistic option. Until it just frustrates me after like round 4. But until then, I'm going to enjoy this challenge before I can't get my head around it. Oh, come on, the rear. Keep going, keep going. You can't let that rider down the inside because he's going to push us right and it's going to make us have a terrible rest of the lap. That's why you're just going to be hogging the inside line now for the rest of that. But we are sticking in 13th at least. But we're way behind 12th now. God, we had a slower rider in front. To catch up to. That definitely seems to be our line where we work the boundary of the track there into that hairpin. That's pretty cool how we can get that to work. Let's go out the final corner. 42 despite a fall. So we're even improving our lap time to when we're falling now. And there's still a similar gap in front, 12. We can gain. We can catch them. We've got 5 laps. 6 laps remaining. We can do this. Come on, Hillman. You can at least get 12. You should have been in 9th. I never let that down into the second race. That's all. We made the outside groove work there. It's just knowing which ruts you can run with at this stage. There's not many you can, but those you can are pretty damn good fun. As you go into the hairpin, way too much air into the corner. No, get round. Accelerate. Okay, I see what we're doing wrong into that corner. We're carrying way too much speed into corner. We need to let up early and actually set up that corner. So you've got to be slow in, enable the fast out there. The old classic cornering technique. But we're definitely gaining on 12. No, too wide. Oh, he just got it back into the groove there. Why is he down? Get back up, you idiot. I don't get why he's down there. That was good. That's another 42 despite a fall. So strangely, we're gaining on the riders in front despite Hillman making all these mistakes again. Stay upright, you idiot. No, 12 is right there. He can easily overtake him. He's got the speed to be a top 10 rider at the moment, Hillman. Just got to believe you can stay upright. It's a very hard belief to have when you've fallen close to 50 times in this race and close to triple figures in the qualifying race. Come on, through the left. Don't play with the throttle, just believe. Accelerate. Get that pipe picked up. Accelerate. Go a bit wide. Oh, a bit wide again. Move, turn. Seriously, you're giving us 3 seconds to recover when you're stuck on the bike sliding like that, or bank sliding like that. I had 1 second. Why is he down there? Come on, get going. Can't lose 13th. If we're going to gain 12. Come on, Hillman. Get your act together. You keep making stupid mistakes now. Another grip isn't really there. Let's get out of here. But still, you should be staying upright. Even if you ride a percentage less and stay upright, you'll be on 12's tail in this final lap. Which is coming up in, I believe, 3 laps time now. And so the leaders should be close, I believe, to crossing that start-finish line. And there's 12. No, 12 is still a similar distance in front. It's just a second further now. For the past 5 laps. Or 3 or 4 laps, should I say. That's how frustrating this is, making these tiny mistakes. When you see a gap that similar. So you know you have the pace, but because these little mistakes, can't close that gap. As you go through the right, just a tiny accelerate. I mean, keep arriving at this point of the lap at the same time. It's always around 45 seconds. So there's consistency there if he stays upright. We're getting carried way too much speed into that right-hander. Oh, we could... Come on, get out of here, sign! I feel like these signs are kind of intrusive as well sometimes, despite helping us on occasion. Like on those tight corners. So there you go. Oh, finally good acceleration into that corner. Over the left. No, come on! He's just an inch out of the groove. And now he's back down to 13th again. Get out of here. Or down to 14th, should I say. Come on, he's actually gaining on 12th. See, this is what I love and hate about this so far, the challenge, but being an inch out means you have stupid crashes like that where he's riding 2 miles per hour into a post, but apparently he can't take it. It's like watching the world's dumbest bike riders seeing crashes like that. That's what? See? What the hell? He's perfectly fine. Why is he falling? We just got to understand this on occasion. Let's try. What? He landed perfect. That's what the hell's going on in front. It's madness. Come on, you've got to be at least 13th, Hillman, or else this race is a failure. I mean, it's probably a failure that he's not in the top 10, because he's had the pace to be top 10. So it's actually a poor race, but still, he's going to score points. At least it's a start. Lots of improvement to do, though. Lots of crashing not to do as well. But again, hopefully that improves with the bike setup for the next race. So go for... Oh, get out of here, 46. See? Just pushes us right, no, and it affects us for the next 3 corners, and we've been punted out. So we're down in 17th now, 18th, because of one little tap in the hairpin, pushing us offline, and that we lost 9 seconds at that, 8 seconds. Let's come on, we can make the bars around the outside. You got the grip. And you're so much quicker than everyone around here, Hillman. Come on. It's once again getting pushed wide. Get out of it. All you're doing is slowing us both down. I wish I could tell our opponents that, so we can just work together, catch up to the riders in front as Jonas is on his last lap. So only around a minute off the lead, I think, at the moment. Let's come on. Oh, God, the bike. Just get into the groove, that's it. We're a couple of seconds slower than we normally are. And that's just from fighting. Shows how much time you lose. Oh, what the hell? Come on, you had the grip. Why are you falling there? You easily had the grip there to accelerate and continue. You're just being an absolute idiot, Hillman. As we're in 18th, come on, through the left. We definitely got to look at... I'm not sure it's preload we got to look at, but definitely the dampers out in that section to help improve the bike. Come on, got to get these top 15 now. I like how our aim keeps going down, down and down with how stupid these falls are getting. He's going to have no brain cells after this race. As we've lost another 5 seconds at that. It feels like no fault of my own. Like, so much to learn. This is up to 18th. Come on, 15th in front. You can easily get this. Accelerate in a straight line. I do love those particle effects though. As well, Jonas! What the hell? That scared the shit out of me, hearing the celebrations in the background as he crossed the line. That's always nice to have during a race. Come on, turn, 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 keep going. Oh my god, now you're just slowing us down and being an arsehole. Rider in front. No, you're slowing us both down. You're totally out the groove. There you go, in 19th now. Fine, get out of here. Stop tap, Nook. What do you do when you tap us? We're out. Why have we been reset? Are you kidding? So for 2/3 of this race we've been good. Now for the other third it's been atrocious and it's cost us a top 10. Look at that, one little tap again. Made us crash. Cost us loads of time. No, we're just out of the groove over that jump. What? Why are you crashing, you idiot? At least we're not going to be last. He says. Look, now I can't stop crashing at all. I feel like I can't accelerate. Just going to crawl over the line. There we go. Have the dramatic music and slow down while we go 2 miles per hour over the line. So Honus wins the lap viewing ahead of Covington, and Olsen, another double, has found a podium. This time, points mean prizes though, as he had 21 laps. Got Garcia in 4th, Sivo in 5th on the Suzuki ahead of Van Dotnik. You've got Muse in 7th, the Brit. I knew he wasn't South African. Yes, that was fun. And then Hunter Lawrence, Bogies. That's where Hillman should have finished. Around the 6th. He had the pace to finish around 6th. He had the pace to probably finish top 5 already, but in the end, he's 19th. He scored points, at least, as Monticelli and Ivanov got that. So this is the point system, in case you forgot. So with race 1, Jonas gets 25 points, and coming in 22, Olsen 20, 18, 16, and in single point increments, all the way down to 20th, and actually everyone scored points in the end, all 22 riders. Hillman just gets 2 points though for his abysmal effort in the end. And we do get a decent pool of credits compared to qualifying race. Not much of a fame increase though, so we'll see what you can do in race 2.